Hi Leo, welcome to your end of month love tarot reading. So we're going to be looking at whatever you need to know at this time, Leo, either regarding your love life or your love situation. We're just going to take it as it comes and see what comes out. So please do keep that in mind. And this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, male or female, general collective reading. Also any heavy placements or cross watchers. But welcome in, Leo. Welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary. Oh, I'm getting flat. That's way too many. And this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. And we have the Sacred Traveler Oracle here. I'm losing my voice already. So we got some opening messages here for you. Then we'll jump into your reading. And keep in mind, Leo, that all readings should be considered timeless. This is just when the messages come out, so keep that in mind as well. However, if you feel like this reading heavily resonates for you, there will be an extended reading, and I'll tell you about that at the end of this reading. Let's see what we got here. Journey by Moonlight. Believe in magic. Oh, excuse me. We didn't hear that. Sorry. Staying focused. Hold the course. Valiant courage. Take action with passion. And embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. Leo, something here is going to make you very happy. Someone taking action with passion, you know, courageous and brave. This definitely gives me like Six of Wands energy. You know, successful, brave, coming in with an offer. It's going to make you very, very happy. I feel like you're focused on someone, Leo. It could be a missed opportunity. It could be a current crush. Maybe somebody you just met and you're dating and it's very new. It's not somebody you've had a deep relationship with. And you're kind of going on this journey and you're not really sure maybe how this person's truly feeling or where is this going to go, what's going to happen. I just don't know. So there's a lot of traveling and feeling the feelings, but with a little bit of fear and uncertainty of what could happen and where things are going to go. So very focused on this, but it's saying to hold the course. So let's see what's happening here at Leo. So we have the Wheel of the Year Tarot. So do your reading with this deck. And then I usually close out with another oracle for messages, but we're going to do that in the extended. And in the extended, I have a whole separate tarot deck. But again, we're going to go over that at the end. But let's see what's going on here for you, Leo. What do you need to know? What does Leo need to know? This whole situation. Let's see. Three of Wands. Knight of Swords. Seven of Swords. Nine of Cups. Page of Cups. So there could be a little flirting going on, Leo. The beginnings of feelings, emotions, those little flutters of like first feelings of love. Now, I do see the Three of Wands about feeling like something's going to happen, something's coming in, something's manifesting. It's also about looking out to the future, right? Looking forward, but not really sure what's going to happen. I mean, we have the moon there and we have the moon there, right? And then the Knight of Swords. This is going to happen very quickly. Like all of a sudden I develop these feelings, something's happening here quickly. For me, I feel like they feel the same. It's just out of the blue, out of nowhere, right? So, and then the Seven of Swords could... I'm not feeling like deceiving, lying, cheating. It's like questioning this, like, this can't be real. Like, what is happening here? Is this, am I like mind deceiving me? Like this, is this just, you know, a flash? Like what is this, right? And the Nine of Cups for me though, I mean, that is like, not, you know, wish fulfillment, happiness and joy. For me, usually it does give off a single vibe, like in Rider Waite, you see someone alone on the Nine of Cups, indulging, fulfilling, being happy. And it's a single energy for me, even though, you know, there's a family on there, whatever. And like I said, the Page of Cups, like those first energies that we're feeling, and maybe a little flirting, you know, wondering, you know, was this flirting? Was this, you know, there's a lot of questions here with the Seven of Swords, like, I don't know, right? And you may feel like others are looking, you know, when you're flirting or there's something going on and others are kind of noticing it. And then I feel like there's a lot of questions, like what's happening here, right? We're going to dive deeper, Leo, see what's going on. And I will mention the signs as I see them. So it could be signs and chart people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, you definitely can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading, but we have Aquarius and Pisces. Ten of Swords reverse. There's more to the story here, right? There's more to the story. Ten of Swords reverse. So, I mean, I do like the double reverse, saying there's really not any negative energies around this and not giving into temptation. So you might not even be at that point yet. And this is, it feels very new, Leo. So let's see. What else is going on here for Leo? What else is going on here for Leo? What does Leo need to know about this whole situation? Leo. Star. Eight of Swords reverse. Queen of Wands. King of Pentacles reverse. Seven of Wands. So somebody here could be recently, like maybe out of a commitment or divorce, newly single. This could be somebody that you've known a little bit and knew, oh yeah, that person's in another relationship or something, and they could be somebody could be newly single. I mean, it could be you, it could be them. Seven of Wands could be a little challenge or a block. King of Pentacles reverse can be somebody out of a commitment, divorce, maybe even. But the Queen of Wands now is starting to feel, you know, the chemistry, the fire, the passion, the attraction to somebody, and smiling there, like realizing, you know what, I'm developing something here, right? And now when we get the realization, you know, we're no longer stuck in our head. So kind of going from the Seven of Swords of questioning everything, like, I don't understand what's happening here. Is my heart, my head deceiving me? Like, what is this? Is it just a flash? And then the Eight of Swords reverse is like out of that mentality and realizing, nope, I know how I feel now. I'm not blocked about it. I have feelings. I have fire. I have passion. Everything's developing now. I understand. And the stars having that, you know, faith, hope, optimism. That's something, you know, almost like wishful thinking, but also like, I think something could happen here. I'm kind of hopeful and optimistic about this. Interesting. So we have Aquarius, Aries, Virgo, Five of Cups, Six of Swords reverse, Tower reverse. A little bit of a slow change here. You may feel like, you know, if you were communicating with this person and it got a little, okay, it's not like it was a little bit. I'm feeling a little concerned about that because now I know how I feel. And there could be a little like, oh my gosh, what's going on here? You know, little sadness creeping in, an uncertainty of like what could happen. But let's keep going here, Leo. Let's keep going here, Leo. I mean, the star is, you know, things meant to be, balance, healing, divinely guided energy, faith, hope, optimism, all those things. But let's see, Leo, what else you need to know about this. For Leo, Ten of Pentacles, Empress reverse, Wheel of Fortune, though, Four of Wands, Judgment reverse. So whenever I get Judgment reverse, it could be a little bit of a lack of making a clear decision and clarity, but also can mean, I feel like you decided, Leo, you've had the wake-up call, judgment call, you know exactly, right? You're very stable, committed, grounded, you know, I know how I feel, I want something to happen here, right? And the wheel is like, you know, positive movement forward, like I believe this is going to move forward, right? We do have the Ten of Pentacles, though, with the Empress reverse. Let's see what's on the bottom. Again, Tower kind of reverse with kind of like a slow change, right? I'm feeling like someone's recently single, and absolutely it took a little bit of a wake up to realize exactly what this connection is, right, Leo? And I feel like it took you a while here to get your grounding on this with the Empress reverse, like really getting into your energy, male, female, whatever, Emperor, Empress, like fully understanding this and then knowing the value, the worth, believing in new beginnings. You know, I think it took a while here because we do have this Empress reverse, but the Ten of Pentacles is a very long-term, stable, grounded energy. If somebody was in another situation, I'm just feeling like newly single, right? Even if this was happening before somebody was newly single, that could have been a little bit of a challenge or a block, because I mean, we did have the Seven of Wands there. But I'm feeling like something is no longer an issue, right? And you're questioning like it's just a matter of when as well. So let's see, we got Libra, Taurus, Sag, Scorpio. All right, let's keep going. So what else do we need to know about this? Like, what is the happy, what's the action coming in that's going to make you very happy, right? We have butterflies there for transformation. What is that about for Leo? Justice and the Three of Cups. So there you go, getting what you deserve, right? This could be courting, dating, getting to know, coming together, soul contracts with the Justice card. Again, I'm feeling like somebody newly single, right? Could be divorce or something, legalities, but it doesn't have to be that either. It just could be finally aligning and two people coming together. Three of Cups, dating, could be, you know, could know this person through social circles, community. Four of Cups. See, there's that wondering, like journey by moonlight. I don't know what's going to happen here. Kind of looking up, staring at the moon, like what's going to happen? Five of Swords. Feeling defeated at times, Leo, right? Like, I don't know if this is all in my head or what's going to happen. But Six of Cups reverse. So this is a newer connection. It's not a past person. It's not like an ex or something like that. This is a newer, and that's what I was feeling, a newer type connection. Or this connection now is taking on new energies from how you knew it from the past, right? So we got Libra showing up here. Six of Wands reverse. Chariot. So that reminded me of the Six of Wands, but we do have a reverse here. Right, so it's like you looking ahead, Page of Wands, like, is something going to happen? You know, somebody going to come forward? Here they come charging in. When, you know, maybe feeling a little down and feeling like, okay, nothing's going to happen here. Look at that, the Two of Cups, Leo. So let's see, we're going to do one more row. See if we get more clarity here, more messages, whatever you need to know. Then I'll tell you about the extended in a minute. But if this is making some sort of sense to you, because this feels very mixed up to me, but hopefully I know it's going to make sense to somebody, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. All right, one more row, a little bit of clarifying. All right, so tell me more about this for Leo. Page of Pentacles. And somebody's writing here, so you could actually get a very honest, sincere, like text, well, if you have their number, message, DM, PM, or something, right? Six of Pentacles reverse. So you don't know if the feelings are reciprocal right now until you hear from this person, right? Because the Six of Pentacles reverse, a little unbalanced. I don't really know what the flow of energy is here, but communication is going to come in that I feel like is going to set this straight for you. Two of Wands. So yeah, feeling at the crossroads about the whole thing. But there it is, the Queen of Cups. Someone confessing love, emotions, feelings. Definitely, you know how you feel now. Okay, I love this person. I realize it. This is what's happening. And here comes a communication to let you know this person feels the same. Right? My tummy's growling, so I hope you can't hear that. Hermit. Someone is very, very single. And the energies have been a little, you know, retraction of energy. But definitely you found your path, your way, you're like did a lot of soul searching. I know this is love now. And I feel like somebody realizes that too. And you're about to hear from them which is going to bring everything into balance, because it doesn't feel balanced right now, right? Let's see, we got Capricorn, Cancer, Virgo, Seven of Pentacles, yeah, assessing, analyzing what's happening here. A little bit of a slow-moving energy. Four of Swords, again, healing, rest, recovery, what's happening, thinking about it constantly. But there's that Emperor stepping up to the plate, Emperor, Empress. So there you go. We have the, do we have the Empress? Wasn't she in reverse right there? But here's the Emperor upright, right? That's going to kind of come in here and set the record straight about everything, which now is going to bring the clarity that we need, the balance and everything, right? So there's that Emperor taking charge, coming in, taking the lead. Very single, independent. I did feel that Nine of Pentacles. Again, the truth, the clarity, the communication, new beginning, right? There was a little holding back for a little bit here. Four of Pentacles, right? So Leo, we're going to go into the extended now. So if you're interested in that, I'm going to tell you what we're going to look into. We're going to just look into everything deeper, more into the situation, like them, the energies coming together. What does it look like? What does it look like moving forward? Everything you need to know, advice and guidance on that as well. And again, we have a separate tarot deck for that reading, and we have the Spirit of the Animals Oracle for closing messages on the extended. So if that's something you're interested in, my Patreon link is down below. You can do a one-time purchase or become a member, whatever suits you best. And if you would like a private reading, my Etsy shop is linked below. You can browse that if you like as well. So everything you need, links, info, everything's down there. Please check it out. If this is where it ends for you, that's totally fine. If I see you on the other side, I'll see you there. Either way, I hope it helped, it resonated. Wishing you the best, Leo, and I do hope to see you next time.